You feel exhausted, not just a little tired, not just needing sleep, but deeply exhausted. The kind of tired that doesn't fully go away. The kind that stays, even when you slow down, even when you try to rest. And maybe you've been telling yourself, I just need a break. I just need more time. I just need to sleep better. But deep down, you know it's not just that, because this kind of exhaustion feels different. It feels heavier. It feels constant. It follows you, not just in your body, but in your mind, in your thoughts, in your energy, even in quiet moments. Even when nothing is happening, it's still there. And that's what makes it confusing, because you don't feel exhausted because of what you're doing. You feel exhausted because of what you're carrying. And most of what you're carrying, you don't even realize, because it's not visible, it's not physical, it's internal, it's mental, it's emotional. It's the weight of your thoughts, all of them. The ones you repeat, the ones you replay, the ones you try to understand, the ones you try to control, the ones you don't know how to let go of. And it builds, little by little, thought by thought, day by day, until one day, you just feel drained and you don't know why. Because from the outside, nothing seems that heavy. But inside, everything feels like too much. Because your mind doesn't stop. It keeps going, even when your body is still. Even when your day is over. Even when you're trying to relax, it keeps thinking, replaying, analyzing, trying to fix things that don't need fixing right now, trying to solve things that don't need answers yet, trying to control things that are not in your control. And every time you do that, you're using energy, real energy, the same energy you need to feel good, to feel motivated, to feel present, to feel like yourself. But instead of using it to live, you're using it to think over and over and over again. And that's what's draining you, not your routine, not your responsibilities, not your life, your thoughts. Because thinking takes energy, but overthinking takes everything. It pulls your attention in every direction. It keeps your mind alert. It keeps your body tense. It never fully lets you rest. Even when you're lying down, even when you're doing nothing, even when you're trying to relax, because your mind is still working, still holding, still carrying, still trying. And you've gotten used to it, so used to it, that you think this is normal, that this is just how you are, that this is just how life feels. But it's not. It's not normal to feel mentally drained all the time. It's not normal to feel tired even when you rest. It's not normal to feel like your energy never fully comes back. That's not rest you need. That's release. Because you're holding on to things you don't need to carry. Thoughts that don't need your attention. Worries that don't belong to this moment. Situations you can't control. outcomes you can't predict, expectations that aren't even yours, and all of that has weight, even if you can't see it, even if you can't touch it, even if you don't notice it consciously. Your mind feels it, your body feels it, your energy feels it. So ask yourself, what are you carrying right now? What keeps coming back into your mind? What are you replaying? What are you trying to figure out again and again and again? Because that's where your energy is going, not just to what you do, but to what you think about. And once you see that, you start to understand something important. You don't need to do less. You need to carry less, because your exhaustion is not coming from effort. It's coming from weight, mental weight, emotional weight, invisible weight. And the only way to feel lighter is to release it, not all at once, not perfectly, but intentionally, moment by moment, thought by thought, choosing what deserves your attention and what doesn't, because not everything deserves your energy. Not every thought is important. Not every worry is real. Not everything needs to be solved right now. You can let things be unfinished. You can let things be uncertain. You can let things exist without trying to control them. And that changes everything, because now your mind has space to slow down, space to breathe, space to rest. And real rest doesn't come from doing nothing. It comes from carrying less. So take a breath, slow, in and out. You don't need to hold everything. You don't need to solve everything. You don't need to understand everything. You can let some things go right now, even if just a little, even if just for this moment. And notice what happens when you do. Notice the space. Notice the lightness. Notice the difference, because it's there. And the more you allow it, the more your energy comes back. Not all at once, but enough. Enough to feel better. Enough to feel clearer. Enough to feel like yourself again. So let this be your prayer. God, help me release what I don't need to carry. Help me quiet the thoughts that are draining me. Help me let go of what isn't mine to hold. And help me find rest, not just in my body, but in my mind. If you feel this, comment, I release, and subscribe for daily reflections.